guys just to weather that storm in the fourth quarter?
Consistency. I think we've been through a lot as a team. We work. I think Mark does a great job of preparing us for those situations. I mean, first of all, we don't want to be in a situation where we give up a lead like that. At the end of the day, we trust each other, and I think that's also what makes Shai so special, that he trusts us as a team. I mean, I think a lot of other superstars might force it or try to do it themselves, but I think Shai does a great job of finding that mix of trusting us, and then we know he can always make a big shot if we need it.
5 offensive rebounds for you tonight. It seems like you were really going at it. Your mindset just trying to attack the last night.
I mean, that's kind of always my mindset. I mean, I think the last couple games, kind of just like all of us, we're trying to find our footing again, trying to get back in rhythm, and yeah, so for me, it was just trying to get back on the old board, and I think I did a better job on that tonight.
You were around Chet, obviously, last season, around in the summer, seeing him start this year. Just where have you seen the biggest strides that he's made, especially to start this season?
His confidence, but then also just playing through contact. I think that's what he's been a lot better in. I mean, I've been with him all summer, seeing the work he put in with Drew Hanlon. And you're kind of just seeing it right now. You're seeing his confidence. You're seeing what he's been doing for our team. And he's also just healthy, too. And I think that's those two big keys, his confidence and him being healthy. He's one of the best bigs in the league. And, yeah.
Yeah, he was held to just 2 points, but what were your initial impressions of Cooper Flagg?
Who? Oh, Cooper Flagg. Yeah, I mean, great talent. I think physically, he's a great player. I mean, he's put in a role where he has to play point guard, so I think that's always going to take time to adjust. I think being put in a position that you probably haven't really played that much is always hard for a player. I mean, we saw it last year, me and Chet trying to figure that out, playing with each other. So I think great talent, and they have a great coach, so I think he'll be good.
The third quarter, it just seemed like drive after drive after drive. I think you were 13 of 16 in the paint as a team in that third quarter. What was leading to all of that?
Just executing our game plan. I think that's when we're our best. It's just playing our brand of basketball. I think we kind of shied away from that a little bit in the fourth. I think we were a little bit too passive, played with the game a little bit too much. Again, if we want to be a team that we want to be, we have to consistently play at our level.
Mark gave you a lot of credit for finding a really nice blend between being like a vertical spacer, but also being a facilitator and a playmaker. What's kind of gone into making sure that you're able to kind of find that concept out?
I mean, that's been kind of, I'm not saying difficulty so far, but just kind of mixing those in. I think last year I was a little bit, not too much of doing it, but I always kind of was looking to flash, get the ball, pass, do those type of things. And so for me right now, it's that's why I kind of been up and down, just find the mix between flashing, mix between passing, mix between being involved. So yeah, I mean that's kind of what you do for the season to prepare for the playoffs, is just kind of get better in those things, find out what you can help the team with, and that's kind of what I've been working on, finding the mix between those two.
I'll kind of bring this question in with tonight's win and your off-season camps with the youth. We saw you guys keep your composure during the fourth quarter, but what does it actually take? We always hear that phrase, but what does that take?
I think for us, it's knowing as a group what we're going to do as a team. And so I think Mark, a lot of our preseason work is going through those situations. I think Mark does a great job. I mean, he'll put up a minute on the clock, and it will be kind of in those similar situations where we have to go through certain plays and figure out as a team what we're going to do. And so now when the game comes, we're prepared. And I think Mark does an amazing job of not wasting time in our practices, really working on what we'll need in the game. So, yeah.
What player?
Mark talks about not overcoaching you guys all the time. Seems like it really plays out in this tonight in the late game situation. Coming back when you guys just figured it out.
Yeah.
What's that like as a player, not being micromanaged?
Yeah, I mean, it helps a lot. I think you're not always looking over your shoulder. I think Mark, again, like you said, he does a great job of, in the preseason, in our practice days, preparing us for those situations. And then when the game comes, we're playing more freely. And so, again, he is, I mean, I think that's one of his biggest strengths as a coach is this knowing the mixture of when to talk, when to kind of let us be a little bit free, but also when he knows when there has to be strict. So I think that's one of his biggest strengths.
Of course, AD had a big game, but let's talk about the other players that you had to contain to make sure that you guys secured the victory.
I think in general we did a good job all game except for the fourth. I think that was really the only time where I thought we didn't do a great job. I think 80's buckets were kind of, except for a couple, what we wanted him to do. I mean, 80 is a great player, so. But in general, I thought we were good all game except for the fourth.
What sticks out about AJ's confidence outside of like practice and like the day-to-day? What is it about his personality that just screams confidence?
I think he's just very mature. I think that's what I saw from day one. I think that's the luxury you get when you draft a guy who's a little older. He has confidence. He doesn't shy away from the game. He approaches the game the right way. And I think that's why you see how comfortable he is right now, because he approaches the game the right way. He knows how to play it, and he's confident.
And this jacket, a lot of hits on it on Instagram. People want to know where you got it from. You want to plug it, or is that a no-no?
I mean, I'm tall, so I have someone. If I'll like send him kind of the stuff I want, and he just goes out and finds them. Because I'm probably out of 10 stores, I'll find probably one store will have my size, so I don't really have time to go and look for all of them. But shout out Dan Solomon.
We got one more here.
Tomorrow will be your 5th game in 8 days. How beneficial will be that home court to kind of give you guys a lift?
I mean, it's always beneficial. I think we have one of the best fans in the league. I think especially we saw it in the playoffs how much of a lift they gave us. Yeah, they've been great for us all last season, all this season. I mean, they were even amazing for us in the preseason. I don't think you see that a lot. So we love OKC. We love the fans out there, and yeah.
Thank you, Art.